Billy is from Tallahassee, an All-America high school quarterback. He did a reverse Jacob Coker. He went to Alabama and then transferred back to Florida State. All right, Billy, so it's 3rd and 10 from the 21. Tell us what happened just before that play.
I couldn't even hear myself talk. And Warrick is sitting right here after 1st down and 2nd down. And Mark Richt called the play. And Sean Jackson's in the game. And I go, Warrick, go in the game. He couldn't even hear me. I had to scream it in his ear. It was so loud. Anybody, raise your hand if you were at that game. You couldn't hear yourself whistle. So he runs in there. Sean Jackson comes out of the game. And on November 27th, 1993, we snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. If it wasn't for number 17, where's number 17? If it wasn't for him and this young man right here, I don't think we'd have won that football game. But it went from the loudest stadium in America to the quietest. Amen, baby.
All right, we're going to reenact that. Now, you all got a part here. At the right time on this call, I want y'all to be quiet in the beginning and picture yourself in the corner of that end zone, and then you need to yell and cheer profusely. Can y'all all handle that? All right, we're going to hear Gene Deckerhoff is waiting right now. Genie's going to make our call. Now, the man closest, there were not that many Gators close to Warrick on the play, but the man closest to it was Billy Sexton. Billy, as you look back at the video, apparently was not sure Warrick knew which way the end zone was. So Billy spent about 25 yards with a wind-up showing it to him. So I've asked Billy, he's going to reenact the part of Billy Sexton in Gainesville with his prize tailback running up the sidelines and making sure he knows which way to go. All right, Randy, are you guys ready to cheer? Yeah. Warrick's not going to actually run. Randy, let's hear from Gene Deckerhoff.
Shifted into the out. 3 wide receivers now with Pryor to the near side. Ward takes the snap. Play action. Rush. Looks. Pops out of the pocket. Runs to his left. Throws it downfield. And it's caught by Dunn. He's got the first down to the 40. Down to the 50. Down to the sideline to the 40. Down to the 30.
Score! 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 Score!
Coach is still crazy.
He's still crazy. Coach Billy Sexton, what was it like to coach Warrick Dunn for 4 years?
It was an honor just to know this guy. He and Charlie Ward are 2 of the finest human beings I've ever been around in my life. All of us that are fans in Seminoles, it's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. These folks right here.
Big hand for Billy Sexton. All right, WD, so what do you remember about Ward to Dunn?
That I didn't run the right route. Well, it was the right route. I was too deep. It was supposed to be a 5-yard out. I was probably at 10, and I almost hit Tamarick Vanover. But you know, things happen for a reason, right? So I was just running, playing street ball, and we made it happen.
And I want to tell you, and Lord love him, Michael Gilmore, who's a doctor now, number 35 for Florida, he tried in vain to chase Warrick. Warrick just sort of looked back and said, "You ain't catching me." And we were in that corner just saying, "Come on down this way, come on down this way." It was a lot of fun. Warrick Dunn, what did Bobby Bowden mean to you here?
Coach Bowden, you know, for me, he was a father figure. He had an open door policy that I took advantage of. I used to go to his office all the time in between class and just talk to him about life, you know, trying to raise teenagers, being the oldest at 18, trying to raise some teenagers back home. I'm trying to discipline from afar, so you only can imagine that didn't work. So, but you know, being on the phone with my family every night, and sisters that are, I had a sister at that time that was a teenager, another one, you know, she was the baby, she was 9 years old. Just trying to figure out, you know, how do I handle the girls, but also I have younger brothers that were just going crazy. So I used to go to Coach Bowden and try to get fatherly advice. I asked him, you know, what did you do with your kids? And he used to always tell me stories of how he disciplined his kids, and I took his examples and I tried to at least not do the exact same thing, because I think that was a little ancient history for me. But I just took some of those examples, and you know, they helped me formulate my ideas on what I wanted to do and how, you know, I wanted to try to steal some of those values that he taught me. So, I mean, Coach Bowden, I mean, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. I mean, he taught me a lot about life, you know, God first, you know, work ethic, hard work, dedication, commitment. He had all those things, but he did it with such class, and he never cheated the game. So I'm just thankful that I had an opportunity to play for him.
And you know, we're all going to see Bobby Bowden today. Florida State and the Bobby Dodd Foundation are going to celebrate the 35th anniversary of him winning the Bobby Dodd Award. So you're going to see the great Bobby Bowden today. We'll have Bobby Bowden and Charlie Ward and Warrick Dunn on the field at the same time. I didn't say Peter Warrick. I was going
to say Peter Warrick.
I wasn't going to say that. He does have his own cheer, though. I got to tell you that.
Oh, you know, I was better. He had some great times. Well, you know, when Peter and I played together, we sat on the sideline. I mean, he had Warrick and it was Dunn. We sat next to each other and spelled out. I mean, how many guys can really say that, right? I was so lucky and special, but Peter, he's a great athlete, but trust me, I was better.
Y'all like competitive spirit?
All day, all day.
All day long. All right, Warrick, you got a lot of great games. What was your favorite FSU game? Is there one?
Man, that's a tough one. I had too many great games. I mean,
why don't we just say all of them were real good? How about that?
I remember all, you know, I'm such, I critique myself so much that I remember the bad games, right? So that ugly game in Virginia that Thursday night. Let me just tell you for the record, it was a touchdown. And I'm only saying that because I know I was tripping, but I took ball and I threw ball first to the goal line. And, you know, it's a home call, but it was great for them, and I hated it. And, you know, I was part of the first team to lose in ACC, so I'm sorry.
Do we forgive Warrick? Is that okay? You're forgiven, sir. You're all right. Warrick, let me see. GA from Milton, are you here? Raise your hand. Greg here, he's supposed to be, he's coming to the ball game. All right. Greg Allen from Milton is a wonderful Seminole who's making his way. He wanted to see you today, and you broke his career rushing record. There's another guy who's running today. Let's talk just a minute. I think you've seen him in person once or twice. And by about 140 today, one of those little records might just, you know, be broken by a guy named Dalvin Cook.
I don't know if I like Dalvin anymore.
Well, just act like you're an analyst, not his friend. What do you think about number 4?